Hi everyone, my name is Diandra
My name is Aileen.
My name is Nazwadhira.
and we will doing our final term examination for English for professional designers. Question number 1 for Nazwa. How many different places have you lived during your life?
So far, I have lived in 3 places. First is Bekasi, because Bekasi is my hometown, so I grew up there. And after I graduated from elementary school, my parents took me to boarding school that located in Jonggol, Bogor, and it's for junior high school. So I lived there around 3 years. And after I graduated from junior high school, my dad office is moved to Alam Sutra. So we, the whole family, are started to stay in Tangerang until right now. How do you normally spend your holiday?
I usually spend my holiday with my family. Sometimes we do night drive, and sometimes we went to browse some snacks for our picnic snacks. But sometimes I went with my friends. So we usually went to somewhere cozy like cafe or like our friend house as our base camp. And sometimes and we usually spend time in there talking about our life, like sharing our activities, like what we do with each other. And question number 3, when was the last time you attended a live sport event in your city?
The last time I went to a live sports event is around 5 and 6 years ago. As I remember, the event is just a small event, which is not huge people amount in there, and not much people know there was an event there. But the event was kind of fun, even though it's just basketball and football competitions in there, and the event was arranged a few steps from my home, which is not far, and I can just walk to there. And not really much people came, but it was so fun.
And for number 4, are there any trends that have a negative impacts on people's lives?
I think actually there are a lot of trends that has negative impact on people's lives, but I have seen one trend that really dangerous. Do you guys remember about Kiki Do You Love Me challenge? Nah, that one challenge is done by 2 people. So the one who drive and the passenger is dancing outside of the car, and it's done in the middle of the road, so it's very dangerous. Most of them are get accident or even get hit by car or even died because of it. So I think that's the trend that has negative impact for people's life. And question for number 5, what are the main environmental issues affecting your country at the moment?
For my opinion, digital era it is, because the way new generation, or you can say generation Z, are too focused to their own gadget and stuffs, which is we barely seen them playing around outside the house like we used to. And I think the new era is kind of new for me, even though we're also one of the generations, but a lot of digital era giving our positive things too, such as how smart AI that we can use wisely, and how digital stuffs help us to save our times for doing some things and work stuff. Okay, for question number 6, do you, your friends and your family recycle household waste?
We do actually. We usually gather a plastic bottle, and the plastic bottle we usually giving it to our my family acquaintance because they will using it for their business. And sometimes my mom usually teach me how to doing some merchandise or goodies with recycle waste, so we can where the result can be used as a replacement for household needs. Now for part 2, we will describe image that we choose. So I choose number 2. So number 2 is talking about the process of devising names for products. So in the process of devising product names, you need to know what is your product or service about. And also you need to know the target audience. And you need to make sure the product is simple enough to be right and pronounced. And by doing that, you need to get creative, because products names needs to be unique to make it different with other products, but also need to be simple enough for the customer to remember the products.
Next is a photo in number 2. So on that photo there are 2 magazines, and I think that magazine is talking about celebrity life and gossip. From the design side, I'm actually like the cover, because how they choose bright color for the text, and also they make the text more bigger. And I think I like how they're include all the celebrity photo that they're gonna talk about in this magazine. So it's looking more comprehensive and interesting, because for me who likes who interested in celebrity life and gossip, I think if I see this magazine, I will buy it.
The next is I choose picture number 4, which is package design technique. Packaging design techniques can be used by seeing the product itself. Packaging itself gives biggest impact for the products itself, because it's the main promotions. If someone buys the products and another person see the product packaging designs, they can be attracted and they will buy it on the store itself. For example, I choose Mixue to describe it. Mixue is product that is well known as ice cream and tea product, which is they well known as beverage and drinks products. So they need to use some packaging, which is they can see the product itself, like the drinks itself and the visual, so other people can be attracted by the drinks and their ice cream.
And now we are in part 3. We're gonna talk about the following issues in number 2. The process of devising name of products. For me, making up names for a product is like coming up with cool and catchy words, so people more easy to remember some name of product when they want to buy something. It's like giving special and unique title of things.
I'm also agree with Nazwa. So in devising a name for products, we need to make it memorable for the customer who will see the products, and also the product's name is need to be simple, so the customer can it's easily for the customer to write and easily for pronounce.
And for me, don't forget about the product itself before naming it, such as like the history of the product itself and how they sell the products, so they can naming it and make the name attached in people's thought, so they will remember for like a long times, so it will be a good name for their own products.
Next question is about, can you devote yourself full time to devising names? For me, I think I can, but it's gonna take a long time, because I should finding for catching words, cool words, and also memorable for everyone. And also I should finding exact information about the meaning, so it's not have a misinformation or even bad meaning on that name.
For me, I'm also will devote myself for defining a product's name, because first of all, it's our responsibilities. Because when we are working in one brand company and we get a job for devising brand names, it's like one of our main jobs, so we need to doing it. And secondly, because brand name is one of the main elements in brands or in company. Without brand names, there's not gonna be a brand.
For me, I think I can, but it's gonna be a long journey since I'm not too creative for that. But since it's our job, as Aileen said, so yes, I will do it. But as I learning from the second semester, we need a lot of research for the brand meanings itself and how the products firstly launching, how the product name is, what for the product is. So it's gonna be a hard working job for us as a design communication visual. Okay, so we're gonna continue for the part 4, which is the question we picked number 1. When you go out with friends, how do you decide what to do? So for me, I didn't plan anything before we going to somewhere. We just go, like if we like it, we visit. And the second is depends what we need from our friends. If I need to study or working some stuffs, then we gonna do in cafe. But if we're just hanging out and chilling around, I think I'm just going all randomly, just visit something that we think, wow, I supposed to visit that. Yes.
For me and my friend usually decide with fun way. So first of all, we ask each person where's the place they want to go, and after that, we using spin wheels application in our phone, and then we write each answer from each person, and then we randomly spin the wheels, and where the where the answer is landed is where we go.
For me, I usually, when deciding something like deciding place to eat, place to hang out, or even hotels, we usually do discussing about what our opinions, and if that opinion has a lot of has a lot of votes, and so we're gonna do that one. That's it, I think.
Thank you for watching our discussion.
Bye.
Bye.